Brought to you by Bank of Maharashtra.
बैंक ऑफ महाराष्ट्र ने अपने होम लोन पर ब्याज दर घटाकर अब कर दिया है केवल 8.35%, वो भी जीरो प्रोसेसिंग फी पर।
The industry expectation is that our financial prudence in running the economy, how has that performed? It should come out very clearly. So I think this being a interim budget, everybody is eyeing at looking whether we would be able to contain our fiscal deficit. And it seems that by payment of taxes and collection of taxes by people like you and businesses, we have had reasonably good collection of taxes. The overall government expenditure, both on infrastructure as well as on the welfare schemes, was in a range which is within the overall collection of taxes, and therefore it is very likely that the industry expectation, the economist expectation, the whole world's expectation of prudence in India's financial management would be very apparent. And therefore, we would get most likely an announcement that we were able to contain our fiscal deficit at 5.9%. And this also gives a confidence that we can consolidate it further. And next year, perhaps we could look at even lower benefit.
IMF has forecast a good year for India. Basically, India has emerged as a brighter spot among the global economies. So, how does industry see it? How does you see it on the basis of how will the industry will perform? And do you see positive? Are you confident that the industry will perform well?
I think the stage is set for industry to perform well, and the fact that interest rates are not increasing anymore, the fact that the inflation is range bound, the fact that the government is likely to continue the spend on the infrastructure and welfare schemes, the fact that the social security net to the vulnerable people looks within a tolerable range, and therefore any likelihood of unrest because of that is not going to be there. I think it's all set for industry to invest, perform much better. The only thing I see is that on demand side, because of the relatively higher inflation of the past, people need more money in hands to spend. And therefore, that is an area where more money in hands of the people through policy interventions, through tax interventions, through other economic initiatives would be an area of focus in the full budget and not so much in the interim budget.